How to build a Greek god physique using bodyweight exercises only. A lot of people think that to get a good looking physique, like a good muscular physique, you need to be lifting weights a few times a week. But I'm here to say that I disagree with this, and I think bodyweight exercises alone are very underrated. I know in this clip I'm doing weighted calisthenics, but I'm just talking about calisthenics as a whole. I think bodyweight exercises can get you an incredible physique, and a lot of people underlook it. Nowadays, the fitness sphere is like pretty much dominated by bodybuilding and powerlifting. So when people think about fitness, they think about lifting weights, and they think calisthenics is kind of like this easy beginner kind of workout training style, like you're sticking to the basics like push-ups and pull-ups, like very basic exercises. But the truth is that these exercises are actually very complex exercises that if you do over a long period of time and have a proper diet, you can actually build a lot of muscle just doing these basic exercises. One thing that a lot of people like don't want to admit is that the most important part when it comes to building a good physique is your discipline, your consistency, and like just sticking to a routine. So whether you're lifting weights or doing calisthenics, it doesn't really matter. As long as you're consistent and you stick to your routine throughout the years, you will build a good physique. So I'm not necessarily saying that calisthenics is better than weightlifting, but what I am saying is that whatever you do, as long as you stick to it, you will build a good physique. And the most important thing to getting that physique is just that consistency. It's not necessarily what you're doing, what kind of resistance training you're doing, whether you're lifting weights or you're just doing a bunch of reps with your body weight, or even if you just work on a job site where you're lifting heavy things. If you do something over a long period of time, it will show off in your physique. Now, if you're someone that lifts weights, I'm not telling you to stop lifting weights and only to train body weight. That would be pretty stupid because lifting weights is also an excellent way of building muscle. However, what I am saying is that if you're someone who just wants to do body weight exercises, I'm saying that you can build a pretty insane physique just by doing so. Me personally, I started working out when I was like 15, I think, and I started just doing push-ups and bodyweight exercises, and honestly it's my preferred style of training, so I just stuck to it. Now I did do a little bit of weightlifting in the years, but stuck mostly to just like pull-ups, dips, push-ups, squats, like pretty much the basics. And I have added a bit of weight, messed around with a bit of weight every here and there, but I stuck mostly just to calisthenics, and as you guys like see in some of those clips, I built a pretty good physique. So my takeout for this video is don't worry too much about what your program consists of, about the exercises you're doing. Just make sure you enjoy what you're doing and stick to it throughout the years. It doesn't really matter what you're doing, as long as you push yourself and you put your heart into your training and you show up every single day, you guys will build an incredible Greek god physique. One thing about calisthenics though is that I think it leads to like kind of like a more athletic look. I think the reason for this is because when you're doing a dip, you're training your tricep and your shoulder proportionately to your chest. Same thing for pull-ups. When you're doing pull-ups, you're training your biceps and your forearms and your back all very proportionately to the human body. So it tends to give you kind of this more athletic build. I think weightlifting, you can actually get a bit bigger than calisthenics because you could push more weights, more resistance, but it kind of gives you a more bubbly look. I've noticed when I've lifted weights, I kind of got that big chunky look. Calisthenics kind of makes you look lean and ripped, and that's kind of the physique that I like training for. Anyways, yeah, do whatever you guys like, stick to it, and see them gains. Thank you all for watching. Peace.